Hey guys, what's up? What's good? If you don't know me, my name is Ellen. I am usually a makeup artist, like the Instagram kind. You already know that. You're coming from my Instagram. Thanks. I love you. So as the title says, today we're going to be talking about how I get all of this hair into a wig cap. And we're also going to be reviewing some new wigs, which I'm very excited about. And thank you so much to Sapphirewigs for sending these over. I actually bought one of their wigs. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm very excited for the wigs. And then this is the one that I already have from them. You don't even want to see what mannequin is on.
What is that?
These are my mannequins from beauty school, but I use them to keep my wigs. So I've worn this in a few photos. I really like this. It's kind of, some of the curls are messed up because I had a hat on it. I need to recurl it. I just looked, these wigs can take up to 400 degrees, so they are totally heat safe. So I just kind of need to restyle that one. And then these new ones, I'm going to be showing you what they look like completely out of the bag, exactly what it looks like when you get it from Amazon, and kind of a few things that I try to do to make it look better. I would like to give a big disclaimer. I've spent many hours watching people do wigs on YouTube, but that is my only experience with wigs. As much as I wanted to, they didn't really offer that in beauty school. So I'm completely self-taught. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing my best to figure it out, and I'm just going to share with you what I know. This works mainly because my hair is already straight. My hair is naturally straight, but it is really thick. I don't know if you can't really tell on camera. I don't know if it's thick, but I have a lot of it. So if your hair's like mine, this might work. So this part that I'm doing is kind of picked up from Carly Bible. I have done wigs, and you can see videos on my Instagram where I'm taking wigs off where I have braids underneath. I can do decent braids. I'm really just going for it to be fast so I can take it off and go to bed. Next thing, I hope you can see it on camera, I have a lot of these little baby flyaways, and I already have some product in here, but what you're gonna need for that is some kind of edge wax, which I don't know if you can get it at the store, at Walmart. I'm sure you can at Sally's. Mine is from Amazon. This is Murray's Extreme Hold Edge Wax. That's what girls on YouTube told me to buy, so I bought it. And then I just push back those hairs, and then if I have them around here. No, I really don't do a professional job. This is just for my photos. I mean, I know they don't look really real, but I just try a little bit. I would recommend then using some kind of cap. I prefer this one over the netted ones. For a while I was trying the netted ones, but I feel like they just slip off your head. So here, I'll turn around. Okay, so then I just take my ponytail and I make I call it a cinnamon bun. And I kind of try to spread it out as opposed to making it a bulky, one big spot. Then I just pull it over and kind of squish it around a little bit so it moves out and it's not super bulky. So then it's pretty much completely flat on the sides. Okay, and then what I try to do is just go and tuck these guys in. Just pull my ear. Just make sure that everything is up and in here. I've done the whole bald cap method and real wig application just once for fun. I don't really wear wigs like that, but I watched so many people do it that I just wanted to. And with that, you need a new cap every time, but with this, I've used this cap a million times. I look like egg. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so in here we got a wig cap, which is awesome because this is the only wig cap I have that's actually my color. Usually they are black or dark skin, which is totally fine. They just don't really work for me. And this is our first wig. So this is a red, brown, long, straight wig. So if you've never gotten a wig before, this is how they come in this net, which you are gonna want to keep. This is nice. This one even has a little bit of lace in the back, which is really nice for an Amazon wig. So I think this is one of the most expensive from Sapphirewigs. It's $46. If you don't know anything about wigs, what you'll see inside here is some combs, which you can use to stick it in your head. And then there's also all of this lace here. To cut the lace, it's preferable to use something like this, an eyebrow razor. Mine is really dull right now. I need a new one, so I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use some really little scissors, but the trick is you don't want to make a completely straight line. Just kind of go a little funky. I'm not gonna worry about these end parts here because we're probably gonna have to cut them off more once it's on my head. And don't be too nervous doing this. The first time I got a wig, I was really nervous. The only way you could screw up is if you cut the hair off. I like that this lace comes a nice like light color, and I don't know if it's cut perfectly. I can always fix it after. So a lot of people like flip it down and put their head into it. I don't know how people do that. I pull it around the back and just kind of like go like that. I don't know. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh, the looks I can do with this. This is so hard to do because I don't have a mirror right here, but I am so impressed with this hairline. Can we zoom in on it, please? I am seriously shocked and so impressed. This is so... I can't believe that this wig is from Amazon. I know I kind of have it on my head wonky right now. That is my fault. This is the top of it. You know, I don't know how to fix this situation. I think I maybe need to go over my wig cap with my makeup. Anyway, why I said to leave those pieces earlier, the wigs are usually made bigger and then you can cut it and like customize it. If you can see here, this piece goes like far down over my ear. And if I were to put this on like that and glue that down, I would have a case of the disappearing ear. And that's just not cute. Although this wig is really cute. I think I really like this wig. Okay, and then let me just stand up so you can see. This is the situation. So this is how long it is. Honestly, I think this is the best wig I've ever pulled out of the bag and am just like, boom, it looks good. But usually what I do, see, I have my tweezers here ready. I was ready to tweeze, but like, I'm not even gonna tweeze this one because I don't want to screw it up. Also, I just want to say this wig is so pin straight. Like, I've had other straight wigs come that are not this straight. I think it is, to be honest, probably because it's one of the more expensive. It was listed as like a realistic hairline. That's why I chose this one. But I would say it's worth it. I didn't even finish telling you earlier. I'm gonna finish cleaning this up and everything off camera. I'm showing you the wigs. Okay, next wig, girl. Bye. Okay, so this one comes with another wig cap, and this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. I'm not really going to be able to use this one. I will use it on one of my mannequin heads. So I have a use for this, but that would look extra not good on my head. I went for both kind of like natural colors this time, and I think that's because I really enjoy being able to pull a wig out and just put it on my head and not have to do my hair. So I kind of try to go for ones that could be like, hey, that's maybe her head. And so this one, ooh, as you can see, this is a dark brown. It's listed as light blonde. It's dark brown in my opinion. And it has lots of layers and is curly. Right off the bat, I can notice that this one is a little bit different than the other one because it doesn't have that back lace. Although the hairline looks great. Can you see that hairline? I'm so excited. Do you see how realistic that looks? So this one is $38, so significantly cheaper than the last one. Let's go ahead and cut the lace same as last time. It's not going to be perfect because like I said, I like to leave a little bit extra. It's always better to leave a little bit more because you can always trim more off. You can't put the hair back on your wig if you've accidentally cut it off. Something I would like to know about wigs that I have no idea is if synthetic hair can take bleach. Wigs like this one, I would love to bleach the knots on, which I've only done once before, but it actually worked out. Again, if you don't know anything about wigs, the lace, they have to like basically tie the individual hairs into the lace, so it creates like a little knot and it shows up. It looks like a bunch of little black dots. It can look like not cute if you're really pale, or like if you look at it up close. For pictures it's like kind of okay, but like if you're looking at it up close, it kind of looks like you have ants all over your head, which is just, you know, thank goodness for YouTube and like the women of YouTube and like the drag community. They have taught me a lot as well about how to make cheap wigs look better. Girl, they know what's up. So see how I'm making just like little movements like that? I'm not going like that. That makes a very harsh line in your lace. All right, and then I'm just gonna cut this off and I'll finish it up later. This looks small. I feel like it's not smaller, like I'm able to get it to fit just fine. It's actually just tighter. Like I feel like it's not even going anywhere. So this one, I'll need to trim a little bit, but like not as much as the last one. Got hairs all in my face. But again, I'm showing you these wigs right out of the bag, so like don't judge. Again, I'm extremely impressed with this hairline. Like this does not look like most wigs that you're gonna order online. Like they don't look this real, but that's what that is looking like. The lace doesn't go back like too far, I think. So this is what this hair looks like. Wow, it's really full. There's a lot of hair here. I've never had a wig like this that's like layered and bouncy. This is so pretty. I would say it's much longer than the last one. I'm up on my tippy toes now and it's reaching like almost my hip bone. This is a long wig. So again, I'm not gonna pluck this. I was planning on plucking. So to be honest with you, this wig right here is the sapphire wig that I ordered on my own. And it was the first one that I got that I liked, and then I reached out to them. But I love these two that I got so much more than this one. And I still liked this wig a lot too. Like, I think this is a really great wig, but I think that these two that I got today are like really, really great wigs. Also, I feel like neither of them are shiny. Like, this doesn't look shiny like at all. Maybe a little bit, but I have a huge ring light in front of me. The hair is so soft. I mean, it does feel synthetic. Like, I have a real hair wig. I know the difference. Like, obviously it's synthetic, but like for synthetic, it is very nice synthetic hair. And again, it said this one could take up to 400 degrees. So wow. So let me just show you what I would do really quick if I am gonna part this. So I would, you know, find my part that's too far. But I would just take a little concealer brush, get it on my foundation, and you would just go like that in your part line. I don't even have any product on here. You would just make a little line so that way from far away you can see kind of more of your part, because think about like a natural head, it's not 100% density from here on back. Like, if you look at your own hair without your wig cap on, you can see your scalp, you know? So that's just kind of trying to mimic your scalp. These curls are so fun. I feel like she's like a secretary. What's her name? Do you want to name them? This guy's name is Kyle. That's just like his actual name. Like, they have names on the bottom of the heads. He used to have a beard, but I shaved it off for the purposes of storing my wigs. Okay, yeah. So that was just my little wig unboxing of the day. Talking about wigs a little bit. Kind of trying to share with you what I do know about wigs. I feel like there is so much that goes into wigs, like everything from the prep that you need to put into your hair before, like the product knowledge, how to do it, the time it takes. Like, I would like to say my biggest thing from this whole experience is just like, I appreciate the culture so much because there's so much effort and like art that goes into it, truly, into the braids. And like, I've just watched so many videos and it's like, it's really beautiful. I admire it. I love it. And I have just been loving experimenting with wigs because if you don't know, I have some videos about it on this channel. I have Graves' disease and that has caused me to lose a lot of my hair, even though I said it's really full in the front right here. It's really not where it used to be. So being able to put a wig on and like change my hairline anytime I want to, change my hair color without having to damage it, you know, it's great. I feel like the worst thing about wigs is I don't want to stop buying them and I'm running out of places to store them. Oh, and storing wigs, like if you want to not keep them out, because I have mine like out, but if you want to save more space, you can put them back in these bags. I would just take it off my head and put it back into this net, just stretch it out and kind of like put it back in there as neatly as you can, and then put it back in the bag that it comes in, and then they actually really won't take up that much space at all. So I could do that. Me and my secretary self are going to go now. I feel like I need some glasses with her. Hang on, please. See, this is why wigs are great. Just like that, I'm a whole new person. If you're psychotic, it is dangerous. Okay, if you've watched this far, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, I can absolutely do my best to try to answer. If you want to clock me and school me on anything, also, please feel free to do that. I won't be offended. Thank you for watching, and thanks again to Sapphirewigs for sending these wigs over. I love them.